Hey, what's going on? In this video, I'm going to break down and show you how you can leverage AI to scale your agency to consistent 10K months and how to get 5 to 10 new high ticket clients every single week enrolled into your agency. I was able to scale my agency to 27K per month without AI. So now that AI is more prevalent and more useful, it's going to be even easier. I was honestly very reluctant to even starting this video and recording it just because of how valuable it's going to be. I've been told that I should probably charge money for this, but instead, I'm gonna give it away for free. So guys, buckle in. We're gonna jump into the information here in a second. If you're running an agency and you're doing at least 5K per month, you're going to find this video very valuable. So let's go ahead and jump in. Okay guys, what's going on? Welcome to the presentation. Like I said, this is going to be extremely valuable. If you don't have any clients right now, that's okay. Still watch this video. You're gonna get some help just with this alone. But for those of you that are already at 5K per month, you've got maybe 1 or 2 clients, and maybe you're struggling to stay at least consistently 5K per month, or you're just struggling to get to 10K a month, or if you're at 10K a month and you're struggling to get to the next level, in my opinion, it's 50K a month, then this video is for you, okay? So let's go hop in. So again, the preface of this video, the whole essence of this video, the reason why I'm recording this, right, is how do you use AI to power your agency, okay? So keep that in mind as you're processing this information, and the reason why I'm explaining that, or giving you the information that I'm giving you, has everything to do with AI, okay? So moving on to step one. I'm sorry, not step one, just an overview of what we're going through in this video. Number one, how to use AI to do work / thing for you in the offer building process, but also in your content creation process. Again, the goal is to pass off all of your thinking to AI. So number two, how to pack your sales calendar full of sales calls. So I'm going to show you how to get clients through organic and paid, and use AI to aid in that process. Number three, bonus method for AI outreach. So this is a system that I came across. Stick on this video, stick to the end, and I'm going to show you this bonus method. Those of you that are like really into AI, and those of you who are already doing cold outreach and getting clients that way, this is going to be extremely helpful for you in terms of saving you time. And let's go ahead and keep moving forward. So if you haven't already, all that I ask is that you follow me on Instagram at ColinTurner01. I'm going to give you tips and tricks every single week, stuff that helped me scale my agency to 27K per month, and showing you how to implement these strategies into your business and things like that. So if you want more value, just like this video, but you want it in more shorter form content, go to my Instagram. Let's move forward. So the 3 AI technologies that you need to be using if you're running an agency. Number one, obviously ChatGPT, but you need to be using some sort of video editing software. I like to use Kapwing. If you don't like Kapwing, then you can use CapCut. But these have systems that will cut for you, they will add captions for you, and it saves an unbelievable amount of time, and it keeps you in a mode where you're not spending hours every single day editing your own content, and you're able to eliminate it. Literally, it's going to save you 3 hours a day minimum if you're already editing your own content. 3 hours a day, 5 days a week, that's 15 hours a week back to you, so you can focus on booking calls and conducting sales calls, because that is really how you grow your agency. So what I'm going to show you guys in this video today is how to use these tools to take an audience, get them to watch some of your content on your Instagram or your Facebook, and how to take that into the DMs, and then how to take that conversation onto a sales call, and how to conduct that sales call and turn those people into high ticket paying clients. That is what this video is about today. So when you're able to leverage AI, again guys, you're able to use a machine that is smarter than you to do your thinking for you. And again, I'm gonna say that again. Using AI is using a machine that is smarter than you are to help you come up with ideas, okay? So the old way is think, what do I need to do today? What kind of content do I need to create? What do I need to be talking about in my videos? What type of content do I need to be sending people when I cold email them? How do I write cold emails? See how you have to sit there and think and then go create? Well, now the new way is you just use AI to do the thinking for you. So you can think in 30 seconds. If you're able to put sentences together and just simply ask ChatGPT really good questions, you're able to eliminate the thinking process. You literally don't have to think anymore. All you have to do is create. Okay? So you're using AI to help you come up with content ideas and to help you better understand and establish your offer. Okay? That is the power of AI, and that's how you're going to use it to get you new clients. So that said, now that we know why AI is important and how to use it to actually get clients for your agency, what I want to show you guys is the 2 funnels that I think every single agency owner should be running in order to get high ticket clients. So if you want 3 to 7 meetings a day, if you want 5 to 10 new high ticket clients every single week, then pay attention to this part. The 2 funnels. Number 1 is the SMMA IG call funnel, and number 2 is Facebook groups. If you're not using these 2 systems to get clients, my guess is you are struggling to get clients in the first place, okay? So if you can't get to consistent 10K months, one of these 2 is missing. So it's not, is number 1 better than number 2? It's both of them combined is what's going to make you the most money, okay? So with the SMMA IG call funnel, we're using, and I'm gonna draw on here, let me get a pen out. So we're using your IG profile, and please don't make fun of my writing. I have bad handwriting, just get over it. So IG profile, and what we're gonna do is we're running ads to your Instagram profile, which are going to take or create conversations inside of your DM, which is then going to create Zoom meetings with your prospects. Okay, so that's how the flow works. I'm gonna go ahead and erase this, and we're gonna keep expanding on this even more. So if you're like, man, this is stupid, like there's not a lot of graphics on here, what is Colin talking about? Be patient. I'm going to write stuff out as we talk about it. So we're gonna stay on the SMMA IG call funnel here. So the type of ads, well, like what kind of ads, right? So most of you know the typical model of running ads to a VSL, and in the VSL, you get info like their email or maybe their phone number or maybe like one of their social accounts. And then now you have to go, call that person. And then you got to book them into a real sales call, right? That's the old model. This is not what this is. This is brand new. This is revolutionary. And it's a lot more efficient than that model. The new model is you run your ad, okay? And you're going to run straight to your IG account, and this can only be done through Instagram. You can't set this up inside of Ads Manager, but you're going to optimize for profile visits, so PVs. Oops, that looks like a W. Again, like I said, I have bad handwriting, please bear with me. So PVs, optimizing for profile visits, and that sends people straight to your IG, okay? So you don't need to have a crazy looking website. You don't need to have a mini VSL. You don't need to have a regular VSL. You don't need any VSL at all. All you need is an optimized Instagram profile that says who you help, has case studies on there, and has content on there that is valuable to your customers. And that's where AI comes in, because if you don't know what type of content to create that would be valuable for your customers, boom, you use AI to help you come up with content ideas. So this is why AI is so important, so you can spend most of your day creating instead of thinking. So again, this is the new way, right? We're running the ad to our IG account, optimizing for profile visits, and our CTA on these is follow me, okay? Follow me. So you're gonna run a video that says, hey, if you're XYZ person or your XYZ business and you're struggling with XYZ problem, what I want you to do is hit the button below, go to my Instagram account, look at some of the content that I've made on there talking about those problems and how to solve them for your business. And afterwards, what I want you to do is follow me. And that's it. That's the video. So you're gonna get followers and you're gonna start building an audience of your dream clients. And you're going to use AI. You're gonna use AI to help you come up with content that will be valuable to those new followers. And that content is what's gonna drive them into your DM box, which is then going to drive them to a sales call, which is then going to drive them to being a client, okay? So you can see how this revolves around your ability to use ChatGPT to help you come up with content ideas, because you're going to nurture. The key to making this work is you have to nurture those new followers and make them want to at least have a conversation with you inside of the DM so you can book them into a sales call and get them into becoming a high ticket client, okay? The second type of ad that you're going to run, actually, we're gonna get into that on the next slide because I'm gonna do like a funnel breakdown so you guys can see it. So let's move on to the Facebook groups. So this method right here, the SMMA IG call funnel, this is really only for people who are doing at least $5,000 a month in their agency. So you've got 1 or 2 or 3 clients that are paying you for your services. Then this is the best way to scale, okay? Because you're able to spend money on ads, which then gets you a client, which then makes you money that you just spend on ads, right? And then it's just a cycle, right? So you spend money, you get a client, it gets you money, and you put the money back into ads, which gets you more clients. So it's a more predictable way to scale. And to get the IG call funnel to work, it really doesn't cost a lot. And again, like I said, we'll break that down on the next slide and I'll show you why it's so economic and valuable in that sense as well. The second method is the Facebook group method. So if you guys are, maybe you're at 5K a month, but it's just like, that's a good month for you and you can't consistently stay there, or, you're in between 0 to 5K, right? So maybe you're just making $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month, doesn't matter. Or if you're just a beginner, the best method for you to start getting clients is the Facebook group method. So now, instead of running ads to an audience, we're just using somebody else's. So we're gonna use other people's audiences, OPAs as I like to call them, an OPA, and you're going to create content that's valuable to them. And again, what's gonna help us do that? AI. So we're gonna have AI help us build content, and then we're going to share with those groups. And when we share with those groups, it drives them to your Facebook profile, which drives them to your DMs on Facebook, which then drives them to a sales call. So it's very similar to the SMMA IG call funnel, but the SMMA IG call funnel is driven by what? By ads. Facebook groups is driven by OPAs, other people's audiences. Okay, so somebody else put together a group full of your dream clients, leverage that, give value to them, and be able to use that value to start conversations. It's going to drive people to your Facebook profile, which is then going to drive people into your DM inbox, which is then going to drive people into a sales call. So now that we know the 2 methods that we're going to use to get clients and how we're going to use AI to help us when we're doing this, let's do a little bit more of a breakdown. So let's start with the IG call funnel first. Like I said, we're going to be able to go a lot more in depth here. I'm going to use a different marker, something that's a little skinnier. So you've got your ad, just ads. Okay, so we've got ads here. So ad 1 is your PV ad, as I like to call it, your profile visit. And the second, that's a cool V. The second ad that you're gonna run is a DM ad. So you're gonna have your video that's asking people to follow you, but then you're gonna come up with a DM ad, whether it's video or text-based. My favorite is the Twitter swipe style. That's what I use. essentially you're gonna be asking your dream clients to be DMing you, okay? So at the end of the day, everybody's gonna be driven to your optimized IG profile. Notice how I didn't say just say IG profile. It has to be optimized. If your Instagram profile is just your personal Instagram where you got family pictures of family and you got your memes on there, it's not going to work, okay? It has to be optimized. People need to see you as an expert, okay? If you're like, Colin, I don't know what kind of content to make me look like an expert. Chat GPT, okay? So you guys don't even have to know this stuff. You just got to be able to type, okay? ChatGPT is going to help you look like an expert because it's going to help you make content that's valuable to those customers that are getting driven into your Instagram account, which is going to start conversations and start sales calls. Guys, the coolest thing about this is you only need about $20 to $30 a day to start this. Now, am I telling you that if you spend $20 to $30 a day on this funnel that you're gonna start getting clients? Not necessarily. There's a lot of things and mistakes that you can make when setting up your ads, when launching your ads, when creating your ads. So you have to do it the right way. But also, if you do it the right way, this budget should get you one client, okay? Because think about it, if you have a client that's paying you $3,500 a month, right? So that's retainer. And on average, people stay for 9 months. Actually, we'll do 10 months because I'm stupid and I don't know how to do math. So on average, they stay for 10 months. That is $35,000, right? So imagine being able to get an acquisition cost. $30 a day over 30 days is $900. 35K divided by 900, I don't even know what that is. So we're gonna call that great ROAS. Unbelievable ROAS. Phenomenal return on ad spend. Okay, so if you're able to swing $20 to $30 a day, if you're doing 5K a month, I know you have at least $900 you could spend on ads. You can start to get clients using this method. Whereas the old way running the VSLs, sometimes acquisition costs can be $3,500. I know a lot of people who are breaking even. With this method, you're able to make profit on the front end and then make even more money as your clients stay with you, okay? So $20 to $30 a day will get you started, but eventually, you know, we want to spend $500 to $2,500 a day. And if we know we have, on average, a $900 CPA with a low budget, just for ad's sake, those of you that know and understand ads, you know that CPAs are going to go up. So let's just say your CPA gets to $1,400. Well, if you're spending $1,400 a day on ads, that's what? One client a day on average, right? So really, really cool. What would 30 new clients do for your business? Again, we have to work to this point. You got to start small, get your proof of concept before you scale your ads. But I just wanted to show you the power of running ads, and more specifically using the IG call funnel versus the VSL funnel. With VSLs, typically you're going to see, you know, a break-even CPA, meaning you don't make any profit the first month. Okay, so minimum, if you're charging $3,500 a month, remember the example earlier, you know, you could spend $900 and get a client just a second ago. Well, now your acquisition cost is $3,500. So you have to spend minimum $3,500, not $900. Okay, so you can see how this just works a lot better than the VSL system, and this is the direction you should go if you want to predictably get to 10K a month consistently. I think a lot of this, you have to have, number one, case studies. Number two, you have to have sales skills. If you don't know how to sell, you're gonna really struggle to get this work. get this to work, and you're going to struggle to profitably make a return on your ad spend. So you got to have case studies, you got to have sales skills, and you have to get good results. Okay, so you have to get good results for your clients, guys. If you're not getting good results for your clients, number one, what are you doing anyways? You got to figure that out because you're just scamming people. Number two, you're going to be able to get people to stay longer if you get them good results, which means you're going to have a higher ROAS. So those of you, that's a 4as, a ROAS. I'm an idiot. I can't write a ROAS. Anyways, guys, if you want a higher ROAS, there we go. You got to get your clients to stay longer. So those of you that have really good client retention, you just struggle with client acquisition, this model is extremely, extremely, extremely good for you. Okay, so for those of you that are already doing 5K per month, this is the best method for you. In conjunction to that, I think even if you are doing 5K a month consistently and you're wanting to get to 10K a month consistently, because like I said earlier, it's not if paid ads are better than organic or is organic better than paid ads, it's both of them combined. So those of you who maybe, say you launch this funnel, I also teach students to launch this funnel at the exact same time. So this is the Facebook group funnel. Again, we're using OPAs, other people's audiences, to get us clients. So we're going into the group and we're going to post valuable content. Notice how I said valuable, not just content, right? You got to post stuff that people find extremely valuable in your need. You're in your niche. How do you find what's valuable? AI. Guys, you're using ChatGPT to help you come up with ideas on how to create valuable content for your clients, for your prospects, who are going to then see your post, right? That's a 3. Do some eyeballs, right? They see your post, then they go to your Facebook profile, right? And then that gets driven into your DMs because they're gonna message you, hey John, you saw your post in here, it was so valuable. I've got a business that does XYZ, can you help me out with that, right? And then what they're gonna do is ask to hop on a call with you. So you're gonna do your sales call and they're gonna become a client. Super, super simple. So as an example, guys, I've got this here and I have to blow this up for you. So this is like a post that I made in a group. This is when I was first starting my agency. Again, this is before I was even at 5K a month. I had just one client. Actually, I was doing 5K a month at this time. So I had a handful of clients, but you could see I was able to create a valuable post for these people. Ended up getting 274 likes and 143 comments. Guys, these were all leads that I was able to reach out to and eventually bring them on as clients into the agency if they were a good fit. Okay, so if you're struggling with just lead flow right now, or you need to get some easy cash, you need to get some easy clients, guys, Facebook groups are the best method. Now, if you're broke, if you're at 0, if you're at 1, you're at 2, you're at 3, you're at 4, if you are at less than 5K per month in your agency, you need to be doing this. You need to be doing this. Guys, I had my first 10K month just from organic alone. If I would have had access to this, I would have been doing it at the time, but this is very relatively new concept that not a lot of people are teaching. So I didn't have it at the time. All I had was this method. And like I said, I was able to scale to at least 10K per month just off of this alone, okay? You guys need to be doing this. You need to be doing this. If you're not doing consistent 10K months, you need to be doing organic. If you're at 5K per month and you can't do consistent 10K months, you need to be doing organic. And you also need to be doing ads. But if you can't afford ads right now, you need to get 1 or 2 clients. Maybe you're struggling with your offer. You're struggling with all the marketing strategies out there. And you're like, I don't know what to do. Guys, do Facebook groups. Join Facebook groups of people that are in your niche. So if you're a contractor, or if you're getting leads for contractors or leads for local businesses, you need to join a group of those types of businesses. So there's lots of groups out there for contractors, for roofers, for landscapers, for chiropractors, for dentists, for orthodontists, for doctors, literally whatever niche you're in. Guys, there is a Facebook group for it, and that is a group of audience, or a group of people that make up an audience that you're able to give value to so that you can make posts and get 274 likes with 143 comments. So now that you have a bunch of leads to reach out to start conversations with, to book into sales calls, and to close as high ticket clients. Like I said, if you don't know what content to make, you need to leverage ChatGPT, figure out what would be valuable to them, and create content around that. When I say content for the Facebook groups, it's primarily going to be text-based content. So it's going to be, long form posts that you write out inside of Google Docs. And the content that you're going to make on IG is going to be Reels. So you're going to make more videos. But you still need to write out the script. So you can use ChatGPT to help you build a script for the video that you're going to make. Boom, you're going to post it. So when people are coming to your profile after seeing your ads, maybe they DM you and then they go to your profile, now they have a bunch of real content that they can scroll and get value from, so that you can be labeled as an expert. Guys, this is the reason why these two methods are so powerful. You get labeled as an expert. One of the reasons why I'm not a big fan of cold outreach, i.e. cold email, and yes, I'm going to show you guys how to use AI to automate your cold email here in a second as a bonus section at the end. So you guys stick along for that. I'm going to go over that in just a second. But the reason why I'm not a huge fan of it is because you're reaching out to other people instead of people reaching out to you, because you are an expert. So we want to be getting inbound leads. It's going to help with your sales calls. Your sales calls are going to convert more, and you don't have to do as much volume. It's a lot more effective running ads and using OPAs because you're labeled as an expert immediately versus, oh my gosh, why is this person reaching out to me? Even if you have a really valuable offer, the frame is already screwed. Okay, so guys, if you're ready for the bonus section, what I want you to do is put your hands up in the air and smell your armpit. I'm just kidding, don't do that. Let's move on to the bonus section. Guys, if you want to know how to automate your cold outreach, and I know I just spent 10 seconds crapping on cold outreach, but if you're doing it and it's already working for you, this is really who this is for. If you're doing cold outreach and you've already found a way that works for you, this is where it gets extremely, extremely valuable. So for me, when I was doing cold outreach, I had to create a lot of Loom videos and send them to my prospects based off of my email list. And I'll just briefly kind of write that down in a second. Actually, let me show you guys this first. So this is RoboMotion. So RoboMotion is the AI. It's powered by bots. And essentially what they do is they take over your computer and they can do tasks for you on your computer. So they can hit record on Loom, and they can upload into Sheets, and they can upload into Loom, and they can upload, to your cold email software. That way, the things that you manually have to do when you're doing cold Loom outreach, this does that for you. So literally, I remember I would go to bed and wake up, and I would have 50 to 75 Looms created that I was sending out to prospects. Now, to get this to work, you guys need a few things. You all need a few things, right? Number one, you need to have a list. So you have to have some sort of list of prospects, whether you buy that list or you scrape that list, it doesn't matter, you need a list. And number two, you need a website, okay? So if you don't have a website, this doesn't really work well. And again, this is another reason why I'm not a fan of it. I'd rather spend more time building my Instagram profile and building my Facebook profile than building a website. But you guys, you need to have a good website that's got your case studies on it. That way when people watch your Loom video and they watch what you're sending them, they have something to go look at. Something you can do as well is you could link your IG profile or your Facebook profile. If you already have those optimized, you can send them to your, I know I just wrote IG, but really it's just social. It can be LinkedIn. Whatever you have, whatever social profile you have that has a lot of valuable content on it, it needs to be found in the email somewhere. So guys, that's how that works. So if you use RoboMotion, you can Google it. Just Google RoboMotion, create an account, and they've got a lot of resources on there showing you how to set up the flows. And I'm gonna make this bigger so we can really go through it with you guys. So you can see I would hit start, and then what you would do is use different nodes is what these are called. So it was basically open the spreadsheet, get the person's website URL, and then it's gonna switch, and then it would record the Loom video, it would upload the Loom video, and then it would send the Loom video to my sheet that it got from here, and then you just have it repeat. So it takes a bit of time to set up, but once you have these nodes set up and you go through there and you do it all, it saves you a ton of time in the grand scheme of things. So it might take you like probably 5 to 10 hours to set this up, in my opinion. Maybe if you're smarter than me, which most of you are, you could set it up faster, but I wasn't. It took me a while to figure this crap out, and I had help when I was figuring this out, and I could barely do it. So it's extremely hard to do, but if you're not stupid like me, you can do it, which is most of you watching this video. So yeah, check out RoboMotion. If you guys are already doing cold outreach and you want a way to automate it, RoboMotion's awesome. And it can automate other tasks as well. Again, just think about all the things that you have to click on a computer, anything that you might do physically yourself, RoboMotion can do it for you. It's a really, really powerful AI tool, even if you're not using it for cold outreach. But guys, I have something that I want to share with you. It's really, really cool. So I'm excited to share and break down a new offer with you guys called Fix My SMMA, okay? And this offer isn't for everyone. It's only for those that are crazy enough to believe that they could scale their agency to consistent 10K months without taking 12 months to do it. I'm talking to the people who are ready to scale now. So I've been able to scale my own agency to 27K per month, and I want to teach you how I did it. No matter the niche, and no matter where you're from, and no matter where you're at in your agency right now. Because guys, look, scaling an agency can be lonely, it can be challenging, and it can be expensive, because I've been there. Guys, I've been there before. So I want to give you a community where you're going to get help with the biggest problem. Guys, what if I could help you solve the biggest problem, or one of the biggest problems, which is profitable client acquisition, okay? So what if you could join a community that could help you get to 10K months faster than you could do it on your own? What would that do for you? How much impact would that have on your life? Honestly, I think it would be pretty impactful. And I extend the invitation to this community to you right now. And guys, there's only one way to do it right. I've tested other models, and I've also been a part of other models, but this is the best way to do it. And that is called Done With You, okay? I'm gonna be working one-on-one with you, showing you what you need to do with your offer and your marketing to start hitting 10K months consistently. So this isn't something that I'm going to do completely for you, and it isn't something that you have to do completely by yourself. You're gonna get direct one-on-one help customized to your needs. I'm gonna meet you where you're at. So if you don't, guys, it's so simple. It's literally gonna be copy and paste. I'm gonna show you how I scaled my agency to 27K per month while answering any sort of questions you guys have at the exact same time. So it's literally copy and paste. And if you don't get the results that you are looking for, I'll work with you for free until you do. So if you're somebody that's ready to scale to consistent 10K months now, and you're ready to work with me one-to-one, then what I want you to do is hit the Calendly link below this video and book a time to chat with me using that link. And if not that, at least give me a follow on Instagram. I hope you found this video valuable. Peace out.